So I asked out on a bunch of my different channels for questions for an Ask Tanya video because I have never ever done one, and it is one of my most requested videos because people want to know more about YouTubers. Not entirely sure why, but I'm gonna go ahead and do this one for you guys. So I got a bunch of questions. I had them all saved in one spot, but I lost it. So I'm just gonna go through them, through all the different search engines, and hopefully that's okay. So the first question is, what is your best accomplishment? This one was a little difficult for me because I have personal accomplishments and I have professional accomplishments. So I would say that my biggest personal accomplishment is my church. Easy. Ask nicely. They are happy and healthy and polite, and I think the best testament to how you are as a parent is how your children grow up and are as teens, as adults. And so I don't know, that accomplishment isn't complete yet, but that is my greatest personal accomplishment. Now professionally, my biggest accomplishment is brilliant. Not it's brilliant as in it's an amazing thing, but it's brilliant as in, Brilliant is the charity fashion show that I am the lead makeup coordinator on. I've been doing Brilliant now for 3 years, the entire time it's been here in Vancouver. I think at this point it is the largest charity fashion show in the country, in Canada, which is a huge honor and accomplishment. I work with such an amazing team. The producer is so phenomenal, and we're just like a family. All of us work really hard together. We're really proud of this. And every year it sells out. Every year it blows everyone's mind. And every year I look at myself and go, did we really just pull off something that amazing? And it's mind-blowing how good it is. So that is my biggest professional accomplishment. It's also one that is so close to my heart because we raise money for St. Paul's Hospital, and we raise money for kind of AIDS research and mental health and all of that kind of combined in one, and it's really a cause that just means so much to me. What is your biggest pet peeve? My biggest peeve just happened recently, so this is an easy one for me. I hate ignorant people. They are my biggest pet peeve. If I could reach through my computer screen and slap every ignorant person in the world, I probably would, and I'm probably gonna get a ton of hate comments down below for that, and I don't care, because that is the one thing in the world I can't stand. I believe wholeheartedly as a person that I have rights to make decisions about my life, as does everyone else, and no one should ever judge me for my decisions, and no one should ever judge anyone for their decisions. Whether you like their decisions or not, whether their decisions are what you believe in, whether they follow your religion, it doesn't matter. You don't get the right to voice negativity on someone else's life. And you guys can hear, I get very heated about this. Yeah, that is my biggest pet peeve. I say that if you're not educated in something and you just have negative thoughts about something, everyone's entitled to an opinion, but you don't always have to voice your opinion. I hope that that's something that if you're watching this video, you take with you. Everyone is entitled to think whatever they want in here, but you should be very cautious of what you let come out of here, because it makes a big difference in other people's lives, whether you realize it or not. Name 3 things you cannot live without. These are really hard questions. I would say my boys are 1 and 2. I cannot imagine my life without either of those little boys in it. They have changed who I am as a person, and they make every day incredibly better. And I would say the 3rd thing, as much as I don't want to admit it, it would be my cell phone, which is currently covered in Landon Austin's face. Anyway, Landon Austin is my favorite YouTube singer. If you've never heard of him, I'll link him down below because he's just phenomenal. He's also becoming a friend of mine. We actually talk, and that is really cool because getting to know somebody outside of the YouTube universe, like in their own personal way, is phenomenal. And that started through Patreon, so I'm also going to link Landon's Patreon down below. If you want to know more about Patreon, it'll be down there. My phone would probably be the 3rd thing I cannot live without, but not because I can't not be on it. It's my line of connection to my friends and my family, and I know that in this generation we are losing the face-to-face contact, but the truth is, I really believe that if we didn't have cell phones with text messages and FaceTime and those things, I wouldn't get to see half the people I see as often as I do. Like, I would have never been able to Skype with Landon Austin if this didn't exist, or a computer didn't exist, sort of thing. I would never have been able to even meet him because YouTube wouldn't really exist in my life. So I think that this can be a great connection to other things in the world, like your regular friendships, and, you know, allowing you to push boundaries where you wouldn't think to push them. This baby has just been amazing. Plus it carries my music, my photos, it's my lifeline. It's one of the things I reach for every single day. If you could go anywhere in the world, where would you go and why? If I could go anywhere in the world, I would go probably to Switzerland. My real father, my birth father, my biological father lives in Switzerland. My stepfather, who has been in my life since I was very little, 9, lives with my mom in Alberta. Of course, you guys have seen them before on my channel and on my blog channel and whatever. And I call him dad. He is like my dad who walked me down the aisle. He was there, my children were born. But I do have a biological father as well. And I do have kind of a relationship with him. It's not like a father-daughter relationship. It's more like I know he's my father, therefore we have a relationship. But I have 3 siblings. I have 3 half-siblings, a half-sister and 2 half-brothers that I have never met. And so I would love to be able to go and visit them, and they live in Switzerland. So that's probably where I would go for that purpose. What is your ultimate cheat meal? So you guys know that I have embarked on a life change. I am at 68 pounds lost, which is incredible. I'm actually gonna insert a side-by-side screenshot of me from a video from 5 months ago and me from a video recently. And I want you guys just to see the incredible difference. So when I am now allowing myself cheat meals, which you guys know for the first 4 months of this kind of journey, I didn't allow myself any cheats, zero, zilch, nada. I am a breakfast food junkie, so if I want to have a cheat meal, I generally will use it on breakfast. And quick shout out to Jethro's Fine Grub here in Vancouver. There are 2 locations. They have some of the best breakfast food I've ever had in my life. They have like eggs Benedict on crab cakes. They have eggs Benedict on like a potato skin. They have chocolate chip banana bread French toast. They have pancakes that are bigger than the plate. It is just, it's one of those places, it's like a hole in the wall that not a lot of people know about, but the food is so good. So if I'm gonna have a cheat meal, I would probably say anything from Jethro's falls into that category. Mikey is also one of Landon's Patreons. That's how we met, and I love him. I cannot wait to meet him. He's coming to Seattle for a friend's wedding, and I do fully intend to drive down there and spend some time with him. He asked me, how did I learn to apply makeup? Truthfully, I was a super late bloomer when it comes to makeup. I didn't wear really any makeup in high school, except for the dreaded white eyeliner. I don't know what I was thinking and why no one ever stopped me. It was my 18th birthday, and I was having a birthday celebration, and I went into the MAC on Robson. And I met somebody there named Byron who works there. There's another shout out. If you live in Vancouver or you're ever in Vancouver, go to Mac on Robson, ask for Byron, tell him Tanya sent you. He's phenomenal. But Byron went on to become my personal makeup artist for a good 10 to 12 years before I went to Blanche McDonald, and then he refused to do my makeup anymore because he said that I'm more than capable of doing it myself. But Byron taught me almost everything I know about makeup. I would just go to Mac and I would spend 2 hours just sitting in a chair, and he would teach me about eyeliner and about lashes, and then he would go and help another customer and he would come back. It became kind of a place where it's kind of like almost like the Apple store where you can go and hang out and learn. Mac on Robson became that for me because of the personal interests that Byron took in teaching me about makeup. He really ignited my passion, and I'm so grateful because I have a wonderful career now and I love it, and it makes me so happy. If he had just treated that like any other MAC appointment, had just kind of like done my makeup, sold me the products and sent me on my way, I don't know that I would have loved makeup as much as I do. And so his passion kind of then transferred to me, and I hope that that's what I do to people, is like my passion ignites other people, even you guys watching. I hope you guys, I got a great comment on one of my other videos. They said that like I just radiate through the camera, and I hope that you guys feel that, because I want to ignite makeup passion in you guys because I'm so passionate about it. So yeah, that's how I learned to apply makeup, was from Byron. And I'm so grateful for you. I know that you watch some of my videos, so if you're watching this one, thank you, because you literally changed my life. Okay, so I've got some questions now from the 10,000 subscriber project group that I'm a part of, which is an amazing group. I will also link them down below. There's gonna be a ton of links down below, but that's okay. This is from Andrea, who's Andrea_honey20 here on YouTube. She says, how long does it take you to plan, film, edit, and upload your videos? I don't really plan my videos. I generally will plan kind of like a week in advance. I know that every month I do a POPSUGAR. I know that every month I do an IPSY because those come every single month. But I don't generally sit down and like plan what I'm gonna film. It's like I kind of come in my makeup room and I'm like, I wanna do summer favorites today, so I'll do it. So the planning part doesn't take me very long. Editing and filming is probably the longest process. Filming could be anywhere from 30 minutes to an hour depending on what I'm talking about and how long it takes me to get through, do swatches and all that stuff. Editing for me has become definitely a shorter process because of the way that I do things now. I've learned some tips and tricks, Emily Noel taught me a really great one when she first was like on YouTube. She said that when she films and she makes a mistake, she will count down 1, 2, 3, and then start again, or 3, 2, 1. I've gotten in the habit of doing that because now when I edit, I can see where I'm counting down because you can actually see the voice. I can see the voice, so I kind of already know where to cut things, which makes it a lot faster. But I would say an hour, about an hour on each video. And uploading is quite quick. I have pretty fast internet. So I would say each video can be anywhere between 2.5 to 4 hours of work time, depending on how many things I'm adding and that kind of stuff. But honestly, for me, I consider YouTube my job, and therefore I do take time out of every day to work on my job. I hope that makes sense. Cassandra Lynette from the 10K group also says, what inspires you to create YouTube videos? Revert back to question where I learned to do makeup. The passion for makeup in general is what inspires me. I want so desperately to introduce makeup to you guys in a way, like, I'm not a super great makeup artist. I mean, I'm not a bad makeup artist, but I'm not like phenomenal. I'm not like, I see Vintage and Tacky and I see the looks that she creates and I'm like, oh, I'm an average everyday mom of 2 makeup artist. I love it. I think I can make people look beautiful, but I don't think that I'm like extra creative or super extraordinary. And I hope that that inspires all of you, because if I can do this, sure as heck you can do this. I mean, you guys saw the fiasco with this bad boy, the Benefit eyeliner pencil. I'm still not super great at it. I'm getting better. But life's all about learning and trying. And so that's what inspires me to keep making videos. And I hope that that will inspire other people to keep making videos. She also asked, who are my favorite YouTubers and why? I've already kind of talked about one. This almost looks stalker-ish. He knows I have this. I created one for him for his birthday, and I created one for me, and I don't know, I love him. Landon Austin is one of the most genuine people I've ever met in my life. I just think he's such a great guy, and his music is just phenomenal. And it can hold different meanings for every person who listens to it, and I think that's really important in music, is that you can interpret it. So Landon Austin would be one of my absolute favorites. And then for vloggers, I love the Shay Tards. I just love their family. I think that they're all amazing. I'm kind of a kid fanatic, so it makes sense that I would watch them. And then for humor, it would have to be Daily Grace. I love Grace Helbig. I think she's amazing, and she's probably my favorite like comedy. Oh, and I've also been watching oh my god, Ro from Nerdy Nummies. I love her. Thank you to Ingrid, who I also love. But I love lots of beauty people. It would take me all day if I sat here and talked about all the beauty people that I love. But Ingrid was recently on Ro's channel making donuts. And oh my god, I love that channel now. I watch it all the time. Ugh. I'll link all of my favorite channels down below. Paxton wanted to say hello to everybody. He's playing with bubble wrap. Is that bubble wrap? You say bubble? Bubble? Ashley, who is Mommy Loves Makeup here on YouTube, asks, how do I set up my lighting to film? So I do have a full lighting system from the DVE lighting store, and I love it. So I have a fill light, a side light, and a back light. These two are cold toned, and that one is warm toned. And so that's just my quick lighting setup. I'll link down below the DVE store website if you guys want to go check out the lights. Roy from the 10K subscriber project asked, what type of camera and lighting do you use when making your YouTube videos? So I already said that I use the DVE lighting system, and these are Lotus lights. I'm pretty sure is what they're called. They're Lotus lights. And then for camera, I have the Canon EOS Rebel T5i in front of me with an STM lens, and that's the only reason why I actually got this camera. I had the T4i, and there's virtually no difference between the T4i and the T5i. But the T5i kit came with this lens, which is like a $600 lens on its own, so it was logical for me to get the camera combination pack. The STM lens is a silent autofocus lens, so I can get close and it will automatically autofocus to me and get back without you guys hearing that which I hated. So that was the whole purpose. I do need to get a new lens, and I'm thinking of getting a telephoto. I haven't 100% decided yet, but that's kind of what I'm thinking next. What my all-time favorite makeup product is, and I've been asked that before in other videos, but I'll go ahead and repeat it. It's these. If I could only pick one makeup product for the rest of my life, I would probably just own all of these. I don't know what I would do with them all, but I love them. These are the YSL Rouge Volupté lipsticks. These are like $42 a piece in Canada. They're ridiculous, but they're gorgeous. I'm wearing number 1 on my lips today. I love it. I only own 5 of these at this point, 5 or 6 I think, because they're just so expensive that I cannot justify them, but I love them. That is probably the most expensive, but also my favorite. Hi, Bug. If my children had a choice, they would be on YouTube 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Up. You're getting so big. Say hello, everybody. Hello. You got a haircut. Don't you look stylish? Show them your hair. Turn your head. Ooh, pretty hair. Do you like it? Yeah. What's your favorite makeup product? Which one's your favorite? These are his favorite. I think he thinks they're balls because he literally plays with them all around my house and destroys them. There it is. Oh yeah, yeah, you broke it. Did you break it? How do I put it on? Yeah. Are your lips nice?
All done.
All done now? I don't need any. Thank you. I'm good. Can we close it? Oh, we need some more. Okay, now can we close it?
Yeah.
Oh, we need a lot more. Okay, can we close the lip balm? Okay, can we say bye-bye, YouTube?
Bye. Bye.
Bye.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Go give it to Lola. So that's it, guys. That's it for this Tanya's questions and answers. I hope you guys learned a little bit about me and what makes me passionate and happy. Thank you guys so much for watching, loving, and supporting me. I really do appreciate each and every one of you and your time. And I will see you in my next video. Bye, guys.